Hey guys, this is Phake bringing you my first black and white Wi-Fi upload. I don't know if any of you have seen me around on Smogon or PO, but I like to battle there, and I wanted to give you guys my better battles and upload them. So, looking at these teams, first off you see an Excadrill, of course, and this is an older battle, which explains the use of it on his part. And so, but looking at the teams other than the Excadrill, looks to be some sort of semi-stall with the Gastrodon, Skarmory, Heatran core. And Infernape can clean up that core really nicely, so. But the rest of this team, I'm scared of Excadrill, of course, so I need to win the Weather War. But I do carry the Mach Punch on Infernape, so if I can get him low enough with hazards, if he doesn't run Air Balloon, then I can Mach Punch him. Donphan can take believe it or not, he can take a +2 Earthquake and retaliate with Earthquake himself, but if he's running Air Balloon, that'll be a problem, unless he does switch into his Excadrill on my Donphan, or I sack something. So, yeah, Donphan can take care of Excadrill, as well as a Mach Punch from Infernape. My Dragonite's a bulky variant, so it's not as threatening. It's not really going to do much on this team. I just want to weaken a few things with it. But Heatran completely walls my Venusaur, so I need to get rid of that, and then Venusaur or Charizard can easily sweep, because he's pretty fire weak. Other than that, I mean, he's Infernape weak, but not really fire weak. Like, he's got a good synergy going on with his cores, so I'm going to play it back for you right now. And there we go. Okay. So he is indeed going to lead off with his Tyranitar, and I'm going to lead off with my Infernape. And that's going to threaten him out immensely, so I'm going to predict him to switch out here and go out to his Skarmory. But instead he goes out to Gastrodon. I go for the Fire Punch. And I do get a crit, as you can see. That might have mattered, but it might have mattered if I went for the Fire Punch again, but I was too scared, it might not have killed, so I switched out. So it didn't really matter, because he goes for the recovery here. It was a good play on his part, knowing I wouldn't want to risk my Infernape dying. Here go to my Ninetales to get out of the sun. And he's pretty much at full health again. So I'm going to switch out, I just wanted to get sun off. I go out to my Venusaur, and he makes an amazing play, and he double switches out to his Heatran, predicting that. So now I'm forced to switch out again. And I'm going to go out to my Donphan, predicting Stealth Rocks. And he does set up Stealth Rocks, and I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks of my own here, as he does switch out to his Tangrowth. So I set up my rocks. I know I can outspeed most Tangrowth variants, so I just want to get those rocks off for a rapid spin, knowing that I want to use Donphan as sleep fodder. Either Donphan or Ninetales as sleep fodder, and wasn't quite too sure, so I just stayed in on Donphan. So I'm going to go to my Dragonite here. As he goes for a Leech Seed, I kind of just wanted to set up and weaken a few of his pokes to make it easier for Infernape and Venusaur, Charizard, etc. But he has the HP Ice, so yeah. But I am full max special defense, match HP, careful nature. So it's not going to do, it's going to do a bit because it's times 4 a week, obviously, but it's not going to do as much as he thought it would. And I'm going to be able to roost off the damage, even with Leech Seed going. I can get a few dances up this way. He's going to realize that soon, and I believe he's going to switch out. But I'm going to go for another roost here, I believe. It's an old battle. I do go for another roost here. Should have sped this up. So I'm looking at his Heatran. I'm thinking a Dragon Claw would do quite a bit, because most variants, especially defensive, but looking at that damage, it looks like he's got some physical bulk to it. That looks like it did way, it's not enough. I mean, it is a Dragon Claw, not an Outrage, but Dragonite's Dragonite for a reason. So So I'm looking at the E-Toxics me, and I play Dragonite really bad, so I just decided to switch out. Go out to my Infernape. That took a while on that turn because I wasn't sure he was going to Earth Power or not. I didn't know if he had it because I didn't see all four of his moves yet. So I go for the close combat here, and he just go for the Protect. So I'm going to predict him to switch out here. So I'm going to switch out to my Venusaur, as he does indeed switch out. But he goes out to his Gastrodon. I was thinking Skarmory, which is quite weird because judging by the Fire Punch crit damage, it looks like he was specially defensive. The way he brought it out implies that it's physical. So it's really weird. When I got back to my Infernape, predicting him to go back to his Heatran because his Heatran completely walls my Venusaur. And here, I'm in a close combat, predicting him. After the Protect, I'm going to predict him to stay in after I go for the close combat, predicting him to predict me to switch out again. So I'm going to predict him to not protect and stay in. And that's in fact what happens. So that's a dead tranny, and that's going to make life a lot easier for my Venusaur as well as Charizard. So I severely weakened that course already. And the way he brings his Gastrodon in again, and that close combat will destroy that slug. I mean, I don't know if he was underestimating Infernape or overestimating Gastrodon, but pretty much just lost his Gastrodon for no reason. And he goes out to his Skarmory, and I wasn't sure if he was going to Brave Bird or set up Spike, so I just decided to switch out to Donphan, seeing as it was a safe play to do. But he goes for the Whirlwind, so it's a good play on his part. But unfortunately for him, it brings out to my Venusaur, and I do carry the HP Fire. And I wasn't sure if he knew what Venusaurs did, or I don't know. I wasn't sure about my opponent, so I just went for the HP Fire. And I should have went for the Energy Ball, because I know he wouldn't want to lose his Skarmory. Yeah, the HP Fire does nothing. So I'm going to go for the Energy Ball here. I didn't really expect it to kill, but especially as you do quite a chunk, and it does a bit. So he goes for the Ursuit, and it doesn't quite kill me, even after Sandstorm damage. So I go for the HP Fire here, predicting him to switch out to save his Tyranitar, but he stays in, because he would have to win the Weather War, and the only way he was going to win at this point was if he sweeped me with Excadrill. So I don't know why he stayed in. He pretty much just lost staying in there, because now he can't. There's no way he's going to win at this point. And he brings in his Excadrill, and I essentially just won the Weather War because I switch out to my Ninetales. He's got no more Sand, unless he randomly carries Sandstorm. Then there's no reason. Like, he goes for the Earthquake. I'm foddering out my Ninetales here, so it's fine with me. I won the Weather War. I got my Sun up. Ninetales did its job. So now I go out to my Donphan. I am asleep, but at this point it doesn't matter because Excadrill's pretty slow. Well, he's not slow, but I have Charizard and Infernape to outspeed him and OHKO him. So he goes for the Earthquake. Plus 2 Earthquake, like I said, does not kill Donphan. Donphan's a beast, literally. So that's just no wonder Donphan's going up to OU. If you look at the November statistics, he's a good spinner. So I bring out my Charizard. Rocks rate me, so yeah, that's cool. I do go for the Flamethrower. I run Flamethrower over Fire Blast just because the sheer power is just enough from Solar Power Charizard. And I am Scarfed. It's one of the best revenge killers, and I can't really miss. I hate missing Fire Blast. It's just not worth it. So he decides to run, knowing that he's got Skarmory and Tangrowth, both which will get OHKO'd. So this is a good battle, Branden, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And rate, like or dislike, comment, and subscribe, guys. Take it easy.